Hi, I'm Andrew Forrester. In this surprising and highly controversial presentation, I'm going to reveal to you the one little-known secret buried by the big pharmaceutical companies to naturally and safely controlling your unpredictable blood sugar levels, in turn melting off stubborn fat and leaving you abundant with long-lasting energy in as little as 21 days. If you are one of the millions of people around the world who suffer daily from the burden of uncontrollable blood sugar, along with the array of its negative side effects, such as tiredness, hunger, weight gain, trouble sleeping, and low self-esteem, then it's time to listen up, as believe it or not, your volatile blood sugar readings plus all these nasty symptoms can be completely eradicated by yourself and from the comfort of your own home from just 5 minutes a day. Not to mention, you save a boatload of money wasted on test strips, the latest in medications, weight loss solutions, and even the special low blood sugar foods. But first, let me make something very clear. What I'm about to show you is not something which I'm sure you've been told over and over again. This isn't just another person telling you to do a full-body workout for 40 to 50 minutes a day, with high number reps and heavy weights for 5 days a week. Whilst it has been proven that heavy load exercise routines will help normalize blood sugar levels by depleting your carbohydrate reserves, in today's modern and fast-paced society, being consistent with a routine like this just isn't possible anymore. And let's face it, who wants to really commit to that much effort after a long day at work? And no, what I'm about to reveal to you isn't an eat-no-carbs sort of diet plan. Anyone who has tried to eat few carbs knows just how hard it really is. The amount of dedication and sacrifice needed to achieve a low-carb diet is almost impossible. And hats off to anyone who can achieve that consistently over months. I know I couldn't. You'll soon discover that this is not magic, a big conspiracy, or snake oil. This is a well-documented, peer-reviewed, and scientifically proven solution to finally taking back the control over your blood sugar levels and health, consequently blasting the persistent fat on your body, all whilst eating what you want and when you want. Think of how you're feeling right now. I'm sure that you, just like the rest of those who are dealing with frustrating and uncontrollable blood sugar levels, are feeling pretty fed up and hopeless. I'm sure you're sick and tired of putting up with the unsightly and stubborn fat on your body, such as your belly and thighs. Sick and tired of trying and failing with weight loss routines, the latest fads, and low-carb diets, to the point where life just really isn't fun anymore. Sick and tired of dealing with the enormous lethargy and lack of energy that is directly associated with your condition. Well, what if I told you all these issues can be discarded for good? In the next few minutes, you will learn the exact solution to naturally and safely controlling your blood sugar levels without the need to purchase any extra medicines, follow any strict weight loss or heavy exercise plans, or even starve yourself of carbohydrates. You'll discover the long-suppressed and shocking truth about the medications you may be taking, such as Actos, Glucophage, Diabeta, Amaryl, Avandia, and how some are in fact derived from natural sources that you too can take advantage of. You'll also learn how the addition of certain somewhat unusual foods, which you may already have in your kitchen, to your diet to drastically improve your blood sugar level readings in as little as 2 hours. And the sad truth is, if you don't pay attention now, things will not change and most likely will get worse. And when it comes to your health, especially when blood sugar is involved, this can lead to serious complications. In fact, uncontrolled blood sugar levels are known to cause type 1 and type 2 diabetes, heart disease, dementia, strokes, seizures, and the highly elevated blood sugar levels known as hyperglycemia, which can lead to diabetic coma and worse. And though it may seem impossible now, I'll show you exactly how over 66,500 people, just like yourself, have achieved the personal freedom and health benefits of normalized blood sugar, to enjoy life as it was meant to be enjoyed, to eat what they want, when they want, to feel spoilt with confidence and full of energy from the moment they wake up, lasting throughout the whole day. No matter how old you are or the extent of your condition, no matter if your doctor has told you that your condition is hopeless and permanent, which is simply not true. Even if your previous attempts at controlling your blood sugar and weight levels through diet and exercise have failed, believe me, I've been there. It's now time to say goodbye to all that excess fat tied around your body, belly, and thighs. It's now time to say goodbye to feeling tired and lethargic from the moment you wake up. It's time to say goodbye to your low self-esteem and confidence due to your weight. Not in months, but in 3 short weeks, you can be saying goodbye to your unpredictable and frustrating blood sugar levels, not temporarily, but permanently. Just imagine the shock in your doctor's face when you're showing completely normal blood sugar readings at any given time of the day. Imagine the shock on your friends' or family's faces when they see you melt off pounds of stubborn fat day in, day out with little effort involved on your side. You'll shock your loved ones with your newfound confidence and lease of life. You'll finally be able to live healthily and enjoy life as it was meant to be enjoyed. The possibilities truly are endless. If you watch this presentation to the end, you'll discover just how easy it is to restore your body's natural blood sugar control system. How you can literally force your body to absorb excess glucose from your blood into your muscles, preventing unwanted weight gain and boosting your energy tenfold. This unusual and groundbreaking secret has long been suppressed by the big pharmaceutical companies and kept hidden for decades. And this remarkable secret to normalize blood sugar has been written about in numerous peer-reviewed medical journals, papers, and magazines. Unfortunately, the big pharmaceutical companies are desperately trying to prevent this information from becoming mainstream. You're probably wondering why. You see, the anti-diabetes industry responsible for the drugs that control your blood sugar generated a huge $35.6 billion in 2012. Yes, that's right, billion. And it's expected to reach a staggering $98.4 billion in 2018. That's billions of hard-working people's just like you hard-earned cash going directly into their pockets. The devastating effect of people's inability to control blood sugar is an endless goldmine for Big Pharma, and they're the ones laughing all the way to the bank. You can probably realize now that Big Pharma is not interested in curing the problem or providing a solution. That's not going to make them money. They are only interested in providing you a medication to maintain the problem, allowing a lifelong flow of money from you to them. So what exactly are others saying about this blood sugar restoring secret that Big Pharma is desperately trying to hide?
Hey there, I'm Brian, and I just felt like I needed to personally thank you for sharing this blood sugar restoring secret with me. You know, I've been suffering with erratic blood sugar for so many years, but after just 23 days of following this secret, I'm truly a changed person. Not only is it easy to do each day, but I'm losing weight, I feel healthier, and I have 1,000,000 times more energy. I feel great, and I just want to thank you so much for helping me.
Hi, I'm Emma. It's been just 22 days of following the secret to restoring my blood sugar, and honestly, I feel fantastic. I've always been a foodie. I heard about a way I could eat carbohydrates while keeping normal blood sugar levels. I snapped at the chance. Best of all, it's so easy to do. It takes a couple of minutes of my time a day, and the benefits are definitely worth it. Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Mike Barnes. I'd always suffered with my weight my entire life, and when my doctor told me I had high blood sugar, which was a slippery slope to type 1 diabetes and heart disease, I was so upset. Today I feel privileged to have been taught this secret to normalizing my blood sugar. After following what I was told for just 3 weeks, my results were incredible. I lost over 27 pounds of fat and finally took back control over my health. Thank you.
Unfortunately for me, my story before finding the secret is not something I ever wanted to endure again. My life had always been controlled by carbs. I was strictly told by my doctor that the carbohydrates I ate were causing my high blood sugar levels and, in turn, my obesity. I was a stone's throw away from type 1 diabetes. I just couldn't understand why my friends could all eat what they wanted, pizzas, pastas, bread, and still be perfectly healthy. Life seemed so unfair. I was in a downhill spiral where eating made me feel temporarily happy, but was wreaking havoc on my body, storing fat in places I didn't even know I had and making me feel more lethargic and almost extinct of any self-esteem or confidence. At the age of 45, I was at an all-time low. I barely left the house, and when I did, I wore big baggy clothes and dared to make eye contact with others in case they embarrassingly comment on my weight or how I looked. Not only was this devastatingly affecting my own life, but that of my family's too. They too felt the burden of my worries and despair, and that made me even more upset and even more hopeless. I was at rock bottom. It wasn't until the month after my 45th birthday that my story gets a little weird. As a self-confessed geek, I would spend hours up late each night browsing the web and snacking on food. Somehow, one evening, I found my way onto an obscure and off-the-grid online health forum with just a handful of members. One of the members online had been making claims that he had completely restored his blood sugar in just a few weeks. And the other members who had followed this man's obscure solution were saying similar, with fantastic results. Very intrigued and with nothing to lose, I made contact with this man named Professor Chow. He was well-spoken, intelligent, and articulate. Turned out, after leaving a teaching career, Professor Chow had been working for a not-to-be-named pharmaceutical company up until the day he retired. And as luck would have it, the medication he worked on was actually one of the medications I was in fact taking to control my blood sugar levels. He then proceeded to tell me something very eye-opening. Not only did he reveal to me the shocking truth about some of the so-called groundbreaking blood sugar medications, which I'll tell you in just a moment, he also let me know that my problems all